How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Tazastical, this is Rimworld Biotech, this is a Vampire Edition, and I'm not a fraud today! Yay! It's all going well. We're back up to 2 colonists and I haven't murdered them yet. Incidentally, like, that wasn't really my fault. That was Holder's fault, but it's what it is. So, what is the plan for this episode? We've got big plans. We always have big plans. So we're actually bringing the stockpile inside.
Hot damn!
I know! Who would have thought? And then we're going to build our death rest room so Holder can actually have somewhere chill to go. Which I think we can all agree would be pretty bang-a-langan. Are you getting negatives for being outside even at this time? No. Just the point we're not really giving you anything good to work with. Okay. We need some more positive modifiers, so getting back to fine meals would be great. Getting to the point. Psychic smooth males. Okay, that's okay. I mean, we need to look after Wooly as well. Because Wooly has been actually a very good member, a very good addition. So yeah, that's the plan. Stockpile inside, a good death rest room. Does it say when you'll have to death rest again? 3.9 days, so we will have to focus on that sooner rather than later. Which is fine. And then we do need a Hemogen farm up. I just need to stop killing them. Apparently that's harder than what I thought. Mainly for my own stupidity, I'll be honest. Why is Holder awake? Oh, there's some steel there. Very nice. We'll mine this first just to make all the room. Wooly's getting the traps up, and luckily you're a really good constructor, so you actually get these up quite quickly. And you're only going to get better and better, so I really love that for us. Fun bros, we could kill it. Give us a lot of meat, wouldn't it? How are we struggling for meat? How bad is it going to be? Tempting, isn't it? Problem is they are quite... We could shoot it and bring it around the traps. I think we will do. It's food. Food doesn't come like easy to this colony, so it's a bit silly not doing it really. Only one of them is coming to us, which is fine. Oh god, it's quick. Oh god, it's quick. Oh, we're going to have to run over a trap. I haven't thought this through. How bad did that hurt you? Oh god, our colonists are like... Oh no, don't make me run after over a trap boss. Okay. Piercing spine. Okay, there we go. Wooly, run round here because Holder can long jump. The Holder can hold here for a little bit. Good combat command. Just because I just want to be safe rather than sorry. Holder is then going to long jump over the trap. Perfect. So then you we get resources to sell, although obviously, you know, we haven't been getting the traders very often. Low Hemogen. You... Holder, can you just blood feed on Wooly quickly? Imagine you're going to be miserable about that. No. Lovely, lovely, lovely. It was too good of an opportunity to not do. Especially with the amount of meat that we can get from it. It'd just be absolutely silly not to take advantage of that. So happy with that. Wooly, sorry, but you need to really haul this meat in. That's a lot of meat. You can't waste your meat. Oh, why do I talk? Right, there we go. Right, so the stockpile room is sorted. Just needed to actually start moving in here. Reinforced barrel, that's going to go to waste.
I am back! What it do, baby?
Oh, yep, nice, all selected. And it is important, so it should be getting prioritised. Currently researching microelectronics, that's so we can actually get trade ships and whatnot, but I feel it's going to be probably more important to get the death rest room up. So let's focus on that. Well, I don't know what we're going to do with this room down the line. To be fair, we could just build bedrooms down here. Then they'd be at the front of the base, it'd probably make sense. Looks like it's smooth on males are still here, so that's really helpful. I move this, reinstall this lamp there, and I can reinstall. Where'd that shelf go? Oh, that was okay. I was like, I'm sure we had a shelf there. Yeah, okay. Right, Woody's getting the traps up first, which is more important. And Holder's mining, like we're a fine oiled machine. Oh, we found some steel in here, which is really handy to just find steel as we're going around our business. Or slate, so we're building our slate just for the time being. Because granite eventually we're going to want for all our, not only for our traps, but for our walls around our base. So yeah, easy steel that comes into the colony. Can't really say no to that. Wooly, can you... There's meat outside. Can you... Why are you not hauling all this stuff? Like, with all the shelves... Like, we should just be bringing everything inside. So I'm going to get you to do that now. At least with, like, the important stuff. There we go. It's like it's smooth as ending. Bit sad as it was, like, easy mood boosts, but it is what it is. Right, Manhunter pack. 3 foxes. God, our colony wealth is low. Okay. I mean, we can just keep the... We'll just get them to run through the traps. Watching them as they come down. Redraft on draft. Okay, one's getting through. Holder's Hemogen levels aren't great. What's Wooly's blood? Minor blood loss. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on it. I'd rather Wooly get over the minor blood loss before we do it, although I don't think it would have a problem. Might just start doing the extract Hemogen packs. Just want to make sure corpses are coming out here. We're really starting to make progress, it has to be said. The hall. Or the fox, there we go. That's sorted. All that horn, just to make sure that doesn't deteriorate or anything silly-billy like that. And yeah, Wooly, you deserve the rest. Yeah, get your blood, girl. He doesn't care about that. So, yeah, okay. Holder, what's the matter? Your nose is apparently shattered. Hideous environment. To cleaner. Get to cleaning, come on. Do this for the colony. Just for yourself. For the colony. Make this look as beautiful as it can be, Wooly. Let's put that finesse touches on it. Holder says clean, you don't even question it. There we go, back down to a -5. The lowest we can get at the moment. Not having someone that loves art is just a bit... makes it a little bit awkward, but it's fine. That shelf is a slate shelf, perfect. Relatively happy. Prefer to get better moods, but I mean, we've got some meat laying around, so what we probably could do is add a carnivore fine meal. We've got the meat to do it. It's a little mood boost. No reason not to. Cooking now 11. Perfect. Get that meat. Get that meat. Get that meat. We just need some more mood boosts. That's the problem. Too many negatives and not enough good ones to actually offset any of the negatives. Just sort of like Rimworld 101, but we do have to point out the obvious. Because we're not getting any done. You going over... Oh, really? What's the closest block? Struck machinery, so we will get a couple of easy components. Holder's just not having a good time. Awful dead rush. Obviously the barracks and ugly environment doesn't help, but if we can turn that into a good environment, then we would be laughing. Yeah, so the thing is we are moving towards the goals. It's not like we're not. I'm a bit like, I sound like downbeat and like upset. It's like, no, we are going places. Game, I was hoping Randy would batter us a little bit more. It's probably just as well. Value of the colony is going to just be only going up though. Stresses me out you keep going all that way, Wooly. Right, so Holder's going to finish this room. It's going to look glorious. It's going to look the best. Problem is what do we need for your dead rest casket? So 100 steel and 3 components. Well, we get that through just doing this. Funny enough. It's off center. That's to bother me more than it should. It probably makes sense for it to be off to the side, I suppose, as you come in. That's how I'm going to wing it, so my OCD doesn't too bothered. Address casket. Hemogen pump. Increases the amount of hemogen a death resin person can store in their body. Interesting. This device leaves a death rester in a... so they can gain more hemogen. Okay. Allows a death rester to move faster after death rest is complete. Okay, but they actually take blood. Gotcha. Okay, very cool. So we could get the Death Rest Accelerator up. Enhances the effect of a Death Rest Casket. So what does the Death Rest Casket actually do? Like, just out of curiosity, does it do anything like magically special? No, it just accelerates the process of a Death Rest. Okay. You can connect to other devices, additional bonuses. So when the pump... So it enhances the effect of the Death Rest thing, so I imagine it's just like the general boosts that it gives. So then the negatives... Awful chamber. How do we make this like a banging chamber then, I suppose? Last thing we'll need to put down is a lamp. And we'll just have to make the room look like amazing, I suppose. Problem is I've seen your artwork holder and it's not exactly great. Floors. I suppose we could smooth all the floors. Probably a waste of time at this point, but... The things we do for positive moods. I mean, we could probably start smoothing everything in all honesty. Because we're going to be here a while. It makes sense just to try and, like, make the base look as nice as possible. This is a very easy way to do it. So let's do that. Holder for this, we're probably going to want you on free on construct just so you can actually help out, because this is a lot of smoothing for you to do. Or for just Wooly to do. Holder. Loving hairs. We don't need the food, so I don't want anything else. Holder, can you blood feed on Wooly? Thank you. Yeah, it's nice that we're eating fine meals. That does help. Wooly, what else are you doing at the moment? Just out of curiosity, cutting stones. How long does it take you to smooth a wall? Just out of curiosity. Fair while. Not a quick process by any stretch of the imagination. Doing too much all at once. Well, we need to make the environment look beautiful. We keep saying about it, so maybe this is what we do. We prioritise doing this. It's not sexy, it's not fun. It's not amazing. Holden needs Death Rest. Can you build this casket? Let's get this room sorted out. Not amazing, but it's better than doing it in a bed, I guess. I'll just get you to haul all these out just so it doesn't look absolutely atrocious. Cargo pods, the game feels sorry for us. Ooh. Thank you very much, game. Right, and then we'll start Death Rest, I guess. So, 3.6 days. Oh, that'd freak you out going in there, wouldn't it? Just obviously need that consistent blood coming in now, because we need that for a lot of the boosts to actually get to this. Starvation. I think Wooly's going to get the fine meals now, though. Yeah, you are. I can see it down here. So, yeah, I know you're about to break, but I really wanted them meals back in the base. Might have the breakdown. I think I've pushed you a bit too far here. Hopefully not. There we go. We need to make this room bigger a little bit. It would be great if... Well, yeah, I suppose I could put you on 1 on construct for the time being. To just hopefully push for them smoothed surfaces. I'm probably smoothing way too much, but... I mean, we can always stop it down the line. It's not like now we've done it, we have to go through with it. It just feels like easy mood fixes. Yeah, you're going to do the traps first though, aren't you? I mean, I don't hate it. And I'm assuming construct is the smooth walls. Might be wrongly assuming that. It does build traps very, very quickly. What is your construction at the moment? 11. Just hit 12. Very nice. That's what we needed. Someone that was like banging at constructing. Rather than just like a wet lettuce. Sorry, Flem. Your memory... Everything you did... We don't care. We don't remember you. Well, I mean, we literally are remembering you. But you know what I mean. Moving them there so then we can come down that path. Acting socially. Not happy with that. That trap will be up. It's up. Nice. Like, I'm not thrilled that you're building traps. I'd rather you just smooth surfaces, but I understand the importance of having traps up, so it's one of them things that's better long term than what it is short term. Be interested to see I'm hoping you'll be happy that at least you're in like a casket, right? The accelerator is the only one that we can like build at the moment. Come on, Wooly. Come on, Wooly. I think. Seeing if there's anything else we want to store on here. Right, we're at, I think you smoothed the surface. Better doing this than like putting carpets down or anything like this, but obviously this is quite long-winded. We have got a raid. A little bit awkward. Does the game feel that sorry for us? I don't think Randy can't even be bothered. Does Randy know we're here? And spit fire, so we need to be a little bit careful. Let's go home zone just so they stay as close to home as possible. Right, you are smoothing surfaces now, so we actually do it really, really quickly. Or fairly quickly. Look, then we're getting +2s on the floors. Rather than -1s, so hopefully that helps with the overall beauty, and then we can, you know, I'd love to get the beauty modifier instead of the ugly environment modifier. Right, they're starting their assault. I mean, it's hardly an assault, I'll be honest. They're gonna steal. You scoundrel. Absolute scoundrel. Serves us right, I guess. Is it like they... The fact there's no movement penalty and they can run that quick when they're holding stuff is a bit silly, Billy. Like, I know it's expensive leather, but let's be honest, we don't really care. It's more of a shame that we couldn't get their meat. Like, that's the bigger problem. I don't think we're going to get like beautiful environment anytime soon. We're not going to win any awards. Can you haul the steel out of it? Obviously it's going to give negatives. No real reason for it to be in there. And just smooth the area in here as well. How long are you death rest for? I can't remember how to even see. Oh.
Bruh.
1.2 days. And he said 4, like I was reading it, and then even my brain was like, just chuck a 4 in there, why not? There we go. So hopefully this is going to put people in a much better mood. On-site environment is still -5 at the moment, but as we can see, there's starting to become a little bit more positives. Beggars. Bear wants 120 silver. You're going to get something, but it's not going to be silver. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm trying to get that fly that's near you. Oh, sorry. Like, I don't think that would hold up in court. Letting bear bleed out on purpose is what I would... Oh, you're going to heal yourself. Really wanted bear to pass out on the floor. Looks like you're not letting me do that, which is disappointing. Let's try this again. Can you just hit the floor, please? I didn't want to kill bear though. I wanted to keep bear so we could actually start producing blood for Holder. And it'd be a nice little treat for Holder when Holder comes out of death rest. It was a great shooting, Willie. It's much better. It'd be great if we could give you brain damage. Just calm down. Just calm down, like...
Stop it. Get some help.
Right, capture. Traveller betrayed. Oh no. Prisoner. Right, Wally. Are you even a doctor? Oh, what time to start being a doctor? Medical emergency? Well, I imagine that's on bear. Yeah, that's all fine. Right, how do I stop bear from having like fine meals and whatnot? I can't remember how to do it. Sure there was a way. There we go. Food, only simple, please. Not giving them fine meals. Let's not be silly about this. Holder. 11 hours left. Oh, I'd be so chuffed we started smoothing floors. Like, gonna change our life. Wow. We'd hope so. Just need to get some more positives, but I say that like we're on the verge of breakdown every episode or every second, but we're really not. We're on the verge of thriving. I'll have another look at the beauty. Yeah. I'm happy with how it's going. Holder, 4 hours left. Might reduce resistance. Doesn't really matter, does it? Holder can now wake. So, awful death rest chamber, -10, ugly environment. But you get blood when you come out. You gotta love that, right? We are here to please. We are here to please. Yep. That's just smoothing floors, which one of them things, you know, it's like think long term. Decent barracks -3. Decent dining room 2. Here we go, here we go. Getting some positives coming in now. Until you click on holder. Then you realise what life is. That decent barracks, if we can get that off of, like, even better, that'd be cool. Have them both sleep in the day, because they're both getting negatives from blinding light. Which is not really good. Well, we can tank that negative for a while. We don't really want to be tanking it for too long. Still glad we killed that Fumbros and got that stuff. Problem is with the smoothing floor, we're sort of not ignoring other things. Wooly, you're going to have to go up to 1 on cleaning. We need to prioritise cleaning. It's a massive problem for our moods at the moment. We should have learnt our lesson in the past, in all honesty. As much as I don't want to. We're not in a situation where we can really be, like, cocky confident about it. Oh, fire. I was just about to say, is anyone bothered about putting it out? Rather negative. Willie, why are you not holding that? Right, how's the corn doing? 71%, not too bad. How's your growing skill doing? 4, it's not brilliant, is it? Could be worse, could be better. Yeah, then there's not really much else that we need to do. Do need to think about bedrooms at some point, but it won't be for a few episodes. I think when we get another colonist, then we'll put their beds there. But we're not prioritising anything. Build the lamp, please. Thank you. Change to dark light. Gives it that vampire castle look as well, which I love. There we go, some stuff is actually getting hauled. How are we feeling about this room at the minute? We don't hate the look of it. So that's a positive.
Hot damn!
Alright, take them as you get them. Oh, hang on, what just appeared? Oh, disturbed sleep, that's fine. Slightly impressive barracks, -2. Too shabby. Like, Bear, are you an artist or anything? No. Not even in the slightest. Alright, we're going to try and chop Bear's legs and arms off. We will have... I want a room of, like, just torsos in a bed. That's what I'm aiming for in life. I don't want much in life, but what I do want is my torsos with no arms and legs. Tell you what, the smoothing floor plan is actually going really well. We probably did a bit too much, but I mean, we can always say no. Dark light, spacious interior. The dead rest chamber that can do without. I think we're at the point now where it's like negatives. There's not enough negatives sitting around that's just going to break us down. Obviously, it's not going to take us much to put. Oh, it's because your trait. I was about to say, you weren't even in a bad mood. Oh, such a horrible trait. Really makes me want to eat you. Really does. It really does. Like, be ever so easy. Just saying that. Can I feed on you when you're in a breakdown? No. I didn't know if I could do it and it would technically get him out of this. I'm gonna beat you up in a minute. Now, Woody's been good to us. Let's just look away. We'll let him have this one. And Wooly, we've eaten people for a lot less round this place. We've eaten people for a lot less. Just keep that in mind.
I am untethered and my rage knows no bounds!
I'm fine. It's not bothering me. Looking at the one. Oh, just the one. Doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me. In Eclipse, we get good moods for that though, don't we? Yeah, Eclipse is beautiful. Okay. We have no food, and Wooly, you're on the chopping block. Don't want to eat bear though. Problem. Assume we don't have any wildlife. Nope. Seeing if there's any crops that are close. 82. 77. Okay, here's what it is. Right, blood feed on bear. I expected you to die then. Which is a bit awkward because I really did want you to. That's really, really awkward. I mean, I can't kill you, like, you're giving your last food to bear. You know, if that's the case, let's just butcher. Survival is what it is. Like, we will be able to manage the food situation later on. It's just like, just of now, it's like there's no point, like, we can't keep people, do you know what I mean? Like Wooly's just about hanging on, and Wooly ate all our food supplies, so sort of tells you all you need to know for the state of the colony at the moment. We're not failing. We're not failing. We're doing good.
I've heard you say that 162 times.
Okay, so the smoothing of the floors, I think we can admit, has actually been, I think, a success. In all honesty, we do need to be making more artwork, but it's just sort of is what it is at the moment. Right, with a lot of that smoothed, I think I'm going to now cancel a lot of it. And then the next bit that I would like smoothed is this room here, because this room being bad is giving Holder a really bad mood every time she's having to death rest. So if we can get this room to a good standard, that's actually going to be really key. The beauty currently in this room at any one spot is 0.3, which isn't good. We need that up. So we'll try and get that into the positives. And then hopefully we might be able to be like, oh, it's an okay room, you know, at least. I don't want to be bogged down, like, smoothing surfaces all episode, otherwise we're just sort of delaying the other things that we need, i.e. getting better at beauty and sorting food out, and... I mean, we just need the... Yeah, we've got a raid. They are preparing. Okay, here we go. A couple more people. That's what we want to see, game. That's what we want to see. I thought they weren't coming immediately. We'll prepare. That's what we wanted. Here we go. Can you tell the value of the colony's going up a bit? Get in my belly. So this room should be a lot better now. There we go. Much better. We can get that to just a 1. Right, they are preparing their assault. We are going to sort of fight them at the door. Highlight them all. Maces and knives. Okay, so let's grab you two. Hold to go fast. I have to fight this one. I'd really like to chase that person down. Don't think it's going to happen though. Okay, so we've got one person here. Really? Hang on. Hehe. Yes. Perfect. Cut down. Come on, if that was me, the AI would not let me get away from that. Lovely. He's putting out a fire. Wooly, can you capture that? Awesome. Hold up. Good job. Can you capture that person, please? And we got some meat for our troubles at the same time. Hemogen farm. Right. Hold up. Tens. Let's just make sure none of you are getting any medicine whatsoever. And let's check death. So AK. 8. 3. So I'm 10. This equally gets our medicine up as well, which is handy. Because it's not bad them both doing it, I suppose. Transport pod crash. 9 hours. Didn't we have a body that we were meant to collect? I think we did though. I think our colonists did up there. Okay. There's more food up there. Right, do we want either of these before we start? No. Solar flare, bit boring. Sad wanderer Wally. Why? Rousey. Prisoner. Hemogen farm. Hemogen farm. Problem is we ain't got the food to like do it. We really just want to be giving them like raw stuff. Prisoners. I could never remember. Food. Raw. Right, there we go. How long until you start rotting? Which... How people don't knock on my door and ask me what I do, like, I have no idea. Right, I've got a craving, that's fine, we'll sort it out when Willy gets out of breakdown. Let's come feed, perfect. Yeah, just give them raw food, because we don't care about them. We don't care if they're hungry and starving and all that goodness. Just don't want to be wasting. Right, there we go. Some blood for Holder. Much better. Need power to come back on. Perfect. Let's get back to cooking because I don't want that raw food to then be used on them. Another transport pod crash. This is the game pretty much at this point telling us to get another colonist. However, I think we're going to maximise potential and actually getting some food stocks. I think that's going to be a hell of a lot more important in all honesty. Just make sure you're definitely going to die. Yep, 2 hours. So Butcher, go get the other body. Just want to make sure that we can... Hemogen packs can get stored in here. Willie's cleaning their blood. How kind! How lovely! See, we're one big family. Eat some human meat. Holder, just make sure you are cooking, please. Want to prioritise making that into meals. Job. Person dead yet? Oh no, we just got to allow it. Holder, common butcher. Which one of these is in the worst health? Probably you, so we're going to keep you, get rid of you. Because 2 extra mouths are going to be too much to feed. However, 1 will just be able to keep Holder's Hemogen. I'm saying that. Blood feed on... Okay, no, don't do that. Hemogen farm, Hemogen farm. Holder, what is your medical skill? 5. We will try and cut off some legs again. Just because, let's be honest, if we're going to keep these, we need to make sure that they're not going to mood break all the time. And especially how we're treating them, they are going to mood break every time. So, minor blood loss. Let's keep going the way we're doing. Bit silly, you have to add a peg leg to remove it. I imagine it's more the game not wanting you to do it. Like, that's what it tells me. Because otherwise, why couldn't you just cut their legs off? What does it matter? Always when I get into these problems, I'm like, man, I have to try mods. Next playthrough probably will be with mods. Especially with like DLCs and base games. I like to be able to complete them first before like I start adding mods and stuff like that. Just because that's how I think about things. I like to be able to complete the game like that. Woolly. Moods are good. Moods are good. More race. Here we go. Here we go. Randy's woken up. They will prepare for a while. Right, let's keep these scoundrels in here. What are we doing health-wise? Minor blood loss at 14 over here. What have we got? Minor blood loss at 25. So you there. Operations. Add Bill. Install peg. Right leg. No medicine. But we can do it with herbal, we found out. There we go. Let's try and get a peg leg. We might actually be able to get our Hemogen farm up. And a good amount of... The reason why I'm doing this now is because if they're going to die, I'd rather them die now. When... what was I going to say? When we can replace them, potentially. Probably shouldn't have operated so quickly, I suppose. Well, we're about to see if that's a downfall. Would he just be careful, please? You can stand guard and just annoy them and shoot them, I guess. If you die then, now, that's my fault. I take responsibility. It's fine, so you're one leg gone. It just means if you break down and stuff like that, it's going to be harder for you to actually do stuff. But they're only given raw food, so that's perfect. Okay, here they come. Right, hold up. Just be really careful that. Lose the aggro, come back out. Job, move back, move back, move back, move back. Okay, move back, both of you move back. Okay, let's... Okay, first person's coming through. They're burning that, but I don't really mind. You're dead. Come out. You're going to long jump there. Piercing spine. Woolly, come out here. You think you're going to run away, do you? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Hey, I didn't know where to go there because it knew my character was there as well. That's quite funny. Right, let's just quickly check gear. Nothing amazing. We've got these two people here. Do we want another one? Let's check health. You've got a leg that's already cut off. It's 3 people. I think 2 Hemogen farms for the moment is good. However, you've already got a leg cut off. Trying to think. So we'd have 3 people giving us blood. Let's just, while it's probably better, let's just do what we're doing. We've got 2 people there. We've already given them food. Let's just keep to that. It's basically we need to get this Hemogen back up to like what it was. So get rid of them. We draft. Draft. Holder, start butchering, please. Actually, no. Draft on draft. A cornfield is more important. Yeah, not great, but it's, you know, we lose a little bit of corn or whatnot, but the meat that we're getting is pretty good. A good quality of human meat, that's what we're saying. A holder, feeding corn, yep, that's fine. Because look at their needs. Like, their mood is terrible, but at least then it's like, you've only got one leg. Yeah, it's not great for either of you, really, is it? So, yep, start butchering. Perfect. And this is a lot of human meat coming into the colony, which I think we can all agree it's exciting.
Hot damn!
Perfect. No, we're going to cook first. They get the scraps. We get the meals. They get the scraps. I don't want to give them raw meat before we have the proper... No. Did we not do... Eat. Cook. They get the scraps. They get just enough to survive. Nothing more, nothing less. There we go. And then they can eat off the scraps. Health-wise, your movement is 28%, but that will get better as you heal. And then they get the scraps that's left. Much better. Making sure we got all the bodies, which we did. Prison break. They're both trying to prison break. Holder, come out here. Drop your weapon, though. Please don't shoot. Please don't shoot. Please don't shoot. Please don't shoot. Okay, they're rushing in here to get a weapon. Come on, Holder. One of ya. One of ya. One of ya. Just getting tangled because of the narrow alleys here. I don't mind prison breaks. I just always find it weird that they know where to go for the weapons. You know what I mean? How do they know to run? Like, how do they know this was a stockpile? One of them will die now. Don't you capture? Capture. The craziest of prison breaks. I don't know how we're going to recover from that. 10, so we can get just quick medicine experience. Means that when we cut your legs off, we're a little bit better at it. Which is hilarious to think that actually helps us in like a funny way. Animal migration. Hemogen, there we go. Minor blood loss. So you're probably worth trying to remove right leg. Install peg leg, right leg. Hold up. So you need herbal medicine. We're getting this, we're getting this. Right, if this works, this will be really, really good. I didn't see what the warning was at the top. Surgery failed. Oh, leg torn straight off. That's what we want. Right, come tend. Because this is what we want. Not in the correct way, but the leg is off. The leg is off either way, party people. I've never been so excited to tear someone's leg off. Only in Rimworld. Yeah, both of them have got their right legs torn off. You on your left leg. Well, currently you can't walk anyway, but... Okay, there we go. They might still die when we do the arms, because we want to do the arms so they can't fight back or anything like that. Although I'm pretty sure if they're legless, they can't do much anyway. This is why we're just giving them the scraps of the scraps that we have around the colony. Then Holder can actually get the blood that she needs. Right, have you got any... Okay, we've got another... Yeah, here comes Randy. Randy's realised. Whoa, 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 they're attacking straight away. There's 4 of them. Alright, well, we're getting a bit of blood back. Alright, the problem is this trap being here is actually hella awkward for us. So here, Holder, come get your longsword. Or 5 of them. Okay, it's going to be a little bit more awkward because obviously they're a lot better than us. What we need to check first is if anyone is nimble. So you're nimble, which is hella awkward. Okay, so only one person's nimble. The problem is there's 5 of them. There's only 4 traps. I'm hoping to do the same thing that we did before so we can like lock them on the corner. Might even be advantageous to use the tox grenades or something like that. They're going to burn crops, but we've got enough food where it doesn't really matter, and especially if we're going to get human meat as well, it's going to be too bad. It's going to be a little bit awkward, but it should be okay. If you got to this part of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. And I'll catch you next time, party people. Bye!